After almost 3 months of non-stop conjecture, Jamie Foxx has finally addressed his hospitalization and spoken up about the unknown medical ailment that left him fighting for his life. "I went through something that I thought I would never go through." Jamie made the decision to address all of the online rumors that have been circulating since he was hospitalized back in April. Jamie revealed he went to hell and back while in the hospital, and he also denied the recent rumors about being left blind and paralyzed. However, Jay didn't say anything about claims that the coveted vaccine caused his emergency, and as you can imagine, he remained mum on the precise diagnosis. What did James say about all the health rumors, and does this mean he's finally out of the woods? "Why didn't I want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was going to make it through Jamie Foxx's Just Made High?" Fans are thrilled to finally see Jamie on video, but some of them are still wondering why Jamie doesn't want to reveal what happened, and they're once again speculating that someone is controlling Jamie. Jamie confirmed that his medical condition was so serious that he barely survived. However, he didn't want to say what his condition was, as all of you know by now. Jamie was hospitalized in Atlanta back in April after suffering a sudden medical emergency and was later transferred to a rehabilitation facility in Chicago. And over the past few months, there's been so much speculation and contradictory reports about Jamie's health that fans simply didn't know who to believe. It started off with Jamie's daughter Corinne posting a message on Instagram the same day Jamie was hospitalized, claiming that Jamie was already on his way to recovery. But then just weeks later, several sources reported that Jamie's state had worsened and that his family was preparing for the worst. However, within days, the story took another strange turn when Corinne shared an update on her Instagram story, claiming that Jamie had actually been out of the hospital for weeks and was playing pickleball. But Corinne's statement raised him even more suspicions, and fans wondered why the family allowed the tabloids to run wild with false narratives for weeks. And then on May 15, TMZ revealed that Jamie was indeed discharged from the Atlanta hospital. However, he didn't go back home and was instead transferred to a specialized rehabilitation facility in Chicago that focuses on stroke recovery. But after a few more weeks of speculation, celebrity columnist AJ Benza came forward with claims that Jamie was left paralyzed and blind after taking the COVID vaccine. Jamie did not want the shot, but the movie he was working on required him to have it, according to Benza, who said a source familiar with the case told him. Jamie experienced a blood clot after getting the shot, and he had to stop filming his movie Back in Action with Cameron Diaz. Additionally, Benza indicated that this may be the real reason for Jamie's apparent breakdown on the set of Back in Action, and the reason why he fired 3 or 4 individuals, because he had had it with these requirements a week earlier. Although Jamie's anger is justified, it still seems strange that he would have a meltdown and cause a big scene on the set of the movie Back in Action just before he was admitted to the hospital. Several outlets claimed that Jamie had a meltdown and called the police after learning that someone was planning to steal $40,000 from him. Fans questioned whether AJ Benza was telling the truth about Jamie having a breakdown over being forced into taking the COVID shot, because they believed Jamie was upset about someone trying to steal $40,000 from him. It's also odd that the police never confirmed they were involved in any investigation relating to the alleged scam. "They want people to tell me I'm stupid. You know, they want people to tell me you're turning down $9 million. You're stupid, and I'll do anything for $9 million. How stupid can T be?" Ice Cube recently revealed that he too was pressured to take the vaccine for a movie role, and he actually turned down a $9 million paycheck because of it. Many fans began to speculate that perhaps Jamie was planning to expose the people who pressured him to take the shot. But Jamie's rep then issued a statement saying the claims about the vaccine are completely inaccurate. But once again, the rep reiterated that since people can't sue vaccine manufacturers, they'll probably start filing lawsuits against their employers who pressured them to take the shot under threat of losing their jobs. Ice Cube also concurred with Joe Rogan, who said that since people can't sue vaccine manufacturers, though meanwhile, on July 9th, TMZ was able to secure brief fan-shot footage of Jamie cruising along the Chicago River. It appears that Jamie was aware of the fans' complaints because on Friday, July 21st, he posted a video on Instagram finally addressing his hospitalization and explaining the reason he kept his medical condition a secret. Because this video was so brief and blurry, many fans were not convinced that this footage was recent, and they questioned why Jamie didn't want to go live and put an end to all the rumors about his health condition. Undercover, I want to thank everyone who has prayed for me and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never go through. I know a lot of people were waiting for you to know or wanted to hear from me. Jane began by saying thank you to everyone. You could tell by the look in his eyes that he's still processing what happened. Jamie continued, if I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was going to make it through. If I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me. Jamie also denied A.G. Benz's claims about being left blind and paralyzed, and he even addressed the rumors about being cloned. However, he didn't mention anything about claims that it wasn't some individuals claimed that I was blind, but as you can see, my eyes are functioning well. I also claim to be paralyzed, but I'm not. Jamie admitted he went to hell and back before reassuring fans that he's out of the woods and healthy enough to go back to work. I went to hell and back, and my road to recovery had some potholes as well, but I'm coming back and I'm able to work, so I want to thank the people that let me work. As for fans' reactions, they're definitely happy to finally see Jamie talking, and they're saying this whole situation is very bizarre. One fan tweeted, I still can't believe people accused his daughter of lying, when she wouldn't share his medical information. People made up lies that he died, was blind, had a stroke, or had a reaction to the COVID vaccine. I even saw accusations of a body double being used. People are sick, but it looks like there are still a lot of skeptics out there. And one of them said, notice how he rejected all of the false information like being paralyzed, blind, cloned. Do you think it's suspicious that he doesn't want to reveal what caused his medical emergency, or is he simply protecting his privacy? Let us know in the comments, and don't miss out on this next video.